to Hester Bros Cartoon Theater, everybody! I'm Alec, this is my brother Lucas, and we are back for more Cuphead. So far, we've gotten through episodes 1 and 2, so now we're here to do 3 and 4, 2 episodes in one. These episodes are short, and we're having a great time, so why not watch a little bit quicker? Lucas, how are you feeling?
I got a nice little bit of caffeine in my belly, and I'm ready to watch some old homage-y, slapsticky cartoon things hurt each other and
run from the devil.
Nice. Well, we'll see if the devil shows up in this episode. He was not in episode 2, and I felt like we were missing that dynamic a little bit. I felt a little disappointed with episode 2, and based on the comments, it seemed like many people echoed that same sentiment.
baby humor's a rough one to go with, especially for your second episode. Maybe at least put it later. Put one that's a little bit more intriguing as your second, since that's the follow-up to that. It was a good intro, too. Good first episode. Yeah. Really solid.
I'm a little bit conflicted where I stand, because I sort of, from the beginning, was like, I don't need this to have a story. I really could have it be formulaic. I don't know, because I love the old school animation, and I just don't know if that alone can carry it for me. Like, I don't know if the reason is because it's not doing enough, or because my attention span has changed as a result of lots of the cartoons that we get to watch now. And I'm unable to appreciate that kind of cartoon as much as I used to be able to, you know?
You know what I don't want to get into a bunch, but I'm thinking of something sociologically related that you're going to be into.
I do.
It's that adaptation thing.
Habitus, like Pierre Bourdieu.
Yeah. When all we had were slapstick cartoons, we loved them. But now we have depth. And once you have depth, you can't go back to the slapstick. It's just not as entertaining. You don't feel the motions in the same way. That's how I feel. Cuphead is entertaining me, but if there's not a plot line, it's never going to really stick with me. Unless something else about it is extremely mind-blowing.
I'm not ready to say that for sure that we've adapted to not be able to enjoy those as much, because I think that we can enjoy different foods in completely different ways, right? And I kind of think of the same as cartoons or shows. Different genres can still give you what you need.
I would love for everyone else to get in on this conversation too. I want to know what everyone else is thinking about this exact subject that we're talking about. I've seen some debate in the comments as well about whether or not people like the plot and, about the last episode. So tell us what you think about this one and the season. If you finished it, don't spoil anything for us, but how did you feel about it as a piece of art that's going to stick in your minds, I guess?
Interesting. All right, yeah, well, let's get to episode 3. I'm ready to start this. I can already see that the episode is called Ribby and Croaks, which means we're getting the frog guys that are my favorite villains from the game, so I'm already going into this with a little bit of hype.
You know how I said I was playing on Expert? I was going through and playing everything on Expert? I started from level 1. I literally cannot beat these guys. I'm stuck right now. So this is just going to infuriate me, this entire part. I'm just going to be looking at these frogs.
This is going to be very fun.
I hope Mugman and Cuphead whip.
All right, let's go. Let's do it. Netflix logo, you're back. Nice.
We're never skipping the intro as a rule.
Yeah, we have made a rule that we are not going to be skipping it.
Look at this.
Will we edit some of it out? Possibly.
The music. Oh, we didn't talk enough about. So much.
Yeah, I'm noticing more every time I watch the theme song.
There's so much. That's why I'm like, I love it. The Halloween levels are my favorite in the game. I'm excited for whenever that comes into the show. And I know you
old animation. Dude, spooky old animation gets me every time. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, what is the liquid inside of them?
Milk? Yeah, milk.
Maybe. Let's go.
So let me get this straight. You expect me to believe that you ate an entire container of ice cream without waking up? Well, you expect me to believe
I know somebody who sleep eats. It's real.
That's wild.
It's real. It is real.
No, you.
Did we ever fight like that?
No, not like that.
Not really.
We didn't hurt each other usually. Maybe like once or twice we'd get physical, but really rarely.
Just let it be water
Sure.
under the bridge. Now, here's $5 and some pocket lint. Go do something fun together.
Why does he always get the $5? And why does he always get the pocket lint? No, you do. No, you.
Their accents are so funny to me.
Good voice actors.
They are. They're
I do
very
like the voice
talented.
actors.
Take the money and buy some more ice cream. Look, if we invested, we could have as much ice cream as we want when we're older. But
Invest
I want
$5.
ice cream now!
They sound like Meowth.
Be such a-
Yeah.
Just head right on up, folks.
What region is
Oh.
that
Few
accent
minutes.
from?
Get on the boat.
Oh, dude, I love this.
Me too.
The
music
Louisiana trumpet.
Treatment, don't you?
I feel you. Y'all see what just happened there? That's called chemistry.
She hated when we pounded each other. So we opened this club. We're respectable types now.
Anybody says different, I'll pound them.
Croaks is just kidding.
First rule about Fight
This
Club
out.
frogs.
You guys want an evening you'll never forget? We got first-class entertainments, ballroom dancing, and...
Sorry if you can hear my dog. He is crying.
Mugsy,
He's
look!
sobbing in
Free
joy
ice cream
for,
with
this.
entry.
For free ice cream with entry. That's Hoppy right now.
Or in this cartoon, you could call him Hoppy.
We don't have that
You know what $5 gets you, don't you?
ice cream.
I'll kick you to pants.
Do they just take their money?
I honestly am not sure.
You saying you're better than me?
So what if I am?
The circular
Oh,
fists
hello, Mr. Mayor. This is Mr. Mayor. We're
from the game.
Say
That's what I
it
mean.
ain't different and I'll pound
It's a
them.
small thing.
This guy always with the jokes. Please step right inside.
It's really interesting to see how they're going to be giving video game characters different personalities with voice acting and animation. You know what I mean?
It's true. I mean, it's plucked right from the game, so it's a consideration. Oh!
Yeah. Ooh.
Again, music change. Great.
Dude, I'm dairy free and I want to eat that.
It's right under that vent. Look. We're shoving off. Let's go.
This is giving me the old cartoon magic that I want. Way more than the second episode already.
Yeah. Hey, Steamboat Willie reference right there.
Here comes
Probably.
Oh, dude! I missed it, but I'll take your word for it, maybe?
Here.
I mean, they're on a steamboat. It's a cartoon.
They are.
There's no way that's unintentional.
Just kidding. You fine folks are paying customers. You ain't bozos.
Except for this clown.
See? Old school.
But
So good.
seriously, folks, we'd
So
like to
stupid.
start the night off with a little song. Since we was tiny tadpoles, there's only been one gal. She washed and clothed and fed us and boosted our morale. And she never did run out on us, not like our crummy dad.
Oh, called out!
3, 4, mother.
I like that joke.
We love you, mother. In the scarlet grid
Mother.
of life, she was the butter.
I love it, dude.
Told us boys don't fight. She taught us wrong from right.
Are we gonna get an arc from them?
Step it on my fingers.
Probably not longer than an episode, but I don't care. I'm in.
No, but this is an arc about,
Who's up there?
you know,
About their mom,
respecting
yeah.
the elderly. Again.
And family.
And family, yeah. Which is something we, for some reason, historically don't see very much of.
Bar's on fire!
You saying it's my fault?
So what if I am?
There's no implication of that.
All part of the show, folks. Hey, you, put out my... Make with the music.
Yes,
Whoa.
again! Give me the music! I'm so into that.
Ooh, even the design for this is pretty good.
Yeah, this is like very droopy Tex Avery animation, the way that
Do you
that
notice-
bulldog looks.
Do you notice that the film grain has been over this whole time, too? You see the little,
such a
like,
nice
bits
touch.
of...
What are you doing here?
Yeah.
You stood me up again.
It's incredible, yeah.
Liking.
Oh, sweetheart, I'm sorry.
The angle change to confuse the size
Missed my
was really funny there.
anniversary.
That was clever.
You missed our anniversary.
Anniversary! It's anniversary!
Yeah,
And we called her out.
You said
Great
anniversary.
facial expressions.
Great eyes, yeah.
Only reason I-
Contrast.
Oh,
This is a way better episode than the last one.
Correcting me. See, this is why I don't tell you things. Like how your mate's escaping.
Also, the fact that he
how-
was ready to just cook him. That was pretty dark, actually.
Yeah, also,
And
like,
also, they...
what are they made of?
Right, I was gonna ask.
Get out of here.
Hey!
Can you cook?
Bums didn't pay.
Maybe they're gonna use the
just
milk.
like the game!
$5.
Come here!
That was animated just
Oh,
like the
yeah.
game sequence.
I know, I'm stuck on that level!
Little creep.
I'm quite aware what they look like when they're whipping my
Sit in your
ass.
chair. How about a pizza? Cheese?
I've been seeing a lot of it. I like the bounce of the butt. It was like a juicy... They didn't need to do that. Oh, come on, just take a bite.
This scene too, very old school.
Oh, this is like the scene in... Well, this is like a million scenes in old cartoons, but it reminds me of the one in, the Donald Duck short with the gorilla.
Oh,
And the
that
tablecloth.
is a great cartoon, yeah.
Dude, we're gonna be talking about a lot of... Ooh, I like this!
Me too!
Thank God that wasn't a part of the level.
I was gonna say I could picture it.
I could.
Oh no, their whole Steamboat!
Whoa. Oh, that was so cool! That was really cool. I liked that one. The water and the fire. I like that too!
Yeah.
The ice cream. Let's grab it and get out of here.
Come on, just grab one. Just grab one. Just grab one.
I need to say something. I'm sorry, Cuphead, for sleep eating my ice cream.
The person on fire in the back.
I awake ate it. I'm the worst brother ever. I awake ate your ice cream too. You did? Aww.
We're both terrible.
It's so beautiful how you two forgive each other like that.
What?
We should try to be more like that ourselves. I'm sorry
Yeah.
he's always fighting.
Alec.
Use
Alec, I'm sorry!
And with family.
Dude, I'm sorry too. I didn't mean to just start hosting this show without asking you about it first. I never thought for a second that maybe you would want to host the show once in a while.
Alec, I'm poor because of this show.
You say it's
And now I'm just
So
kidding.
what if I am? Hello, Mr. Mayor, Mr. Mayor. I trust you.
I was gonna actually try to like rehash some old beef that we had, but I couldn't think of anything fast enough.
That's okay. Maybe we just don't have any.
I'm sure there's gotta be something. That was sweet. So sorry to talk over the finale. It ended as you would expect it.
I
watch
really
credits.
loved that so much. It's not ending with anything groundbreaking, but it's fun. It's exactly what you want it to be, at least here.
You know, it was a good episode. I mean, still no plot, and I think at this point we could say that that's the expectation. And, you know, some people, maybe they'll, like, weave something in there, like some continuity. I'm excited to see if there's any continuity on any level, because that's obviously something that I'm into. But I think the thing that I realized that I'm going to enjoy the most is seeing those things that do remind us of old cartoons, which is something I didn't think I was going to enjoy as much as you.
I was waiting for you to finish talking so that I could say the exact same thing. I'm really enjoying having it remind me of things that I love about other old cartoons. It's very nostalgic.
Yeah, and to
what do you
point
mean?
to specific examples, like title sequence, we get Silly Symphony. Just probably a lot of the title sequence. People, actually, in the comments, let us know what references you see, and tell us what of, you know, old cartoon things that you see, because there's no way we're catching everything. I'm sure that it's just
No
seeping
way.
with imagery. I'm really enjoying seeing all of those things and those references. At the very least, I'm loving this as a great homage, and I think I would be interested in finishing it even without our context of our show for that reason.
Before we get to the next episode, I'm going to take this opportunity to say that we have a podcast, our very first podcast. It is called Gravity Bros. You can find it in our show notes and wherever you listen to your podcasts. We are doing a Gravity Falls rewatch, so if anybody's ever wanted to watch that show, you haven't yet. It's spoiler-free. It's a great time. And if you love the show, rediscover it in a new way. Lucas and I are already having an amazing time. We've recorded 2 as of this recording, and we think it's going to be a great adventure for everybody. So feel free to check it out with us.
And you know what that sounded like? It sounded like a sponsor. But we don't have one other than ourselves. You see what I'm saying? Somebody pay us to say stuff.
Also, like and subscribe up for the channel. That's easier.
Well, yeah, okay. That's probably better. Yeah, plug. Okay,
All
let's
right.
watch this. Let's do this. Ooh, you know, I love the drum, the bass.
Yes, brings it out every time. So, okay, now this is an interesting question. Do we skip the intro now? Because we already watched it once this episode.
No.
Still no. All right, continuity. Continuity, I'm in.
Look at that map. Look at the wrinkles in it. Look at the grid. You see the grid in the ocean? As if it was
sure
still
do.
the map? I didn't notice that. Already worth watching it another time.
Oh, okay, see, that time I
The
noticed the
vegetables.
carrot creatures. Yep.
Yeah, they go. That part is in sequence too for a second. Again,
All right,
can't wait
that
for this
time
part of
I
the
got
show.
I got the evil moon this time. I didn't see that before.
One thing I like about this is I'm never actually, because it is silly and slapsticky, I'm not gonna question like how people survive stuff. I will question what the liquid is. That's something I'm always going to wonder. But and if they like, he just fell and it spilled out of his head. How does it like? Does he fill it? Does he need to fill it? Oh, is it like sweat that pools?
All right. We're getting an intro here, very old school, just setting up the story.
Pillow fight. Also, their heads are the same. Why is one a cup and one a mug? Philosophical
Interesting distinction.
commentary on the differences of utilitarian definitions.
Wow.
Ooh, what is it?
Or not utilitarian.
Oh.
Nothing.
Definitions based on
Did he-
function. Ignore me.
Did he break his own head?
Oh, it's something.
Oh!
Okay, this is ironically going to answer some of the questions that I said I wasn't going to ask. So,
So does this count as a compound fracture?
I mean, he didn't feel any pain.
Can you?
So no? Oh,
Whoa!
Give me that.
Plausible impossible. Love it.
yeah. Thank you. That's the word that I just tried to spend a long time describing.
I mean, take care of it. Easy as pie. See?
Is that
His-
was that a gross thing?
That was quite gross.
Is that like just licking a detached limb and trying to stick it back on someone? It's kind of gross, like pretty. It's like that. It's like that slapsticky gruesome. That's like it's not really because you see how cartoony it is, but when you think about it, that's a hospital thing. Or really gross.
All right, so we're just gonna find all the sticky things that we can to put it back together.
Thanks, Cuphead.
What is in those heads?
Ooh! Talk about Donald Duck and the gorilla. This is again that brought me right back to it. This giant beast that enters Donald's house in that old short film. Same kind of
Yep.
idea.
Some kind of substance that could bears.
Is the joke that they need to find glue, or is that like not real in this universe?
This
That-
ain't over till we say it's
That's a good question. Maybe it's not.
It's over.
feel-
Oh, you're getting all
feel like that's what
worked
they're
up over
teeing
now.
up.
Oh, really? Why don't we snap off your handle too, then? Ow! I mean, no? Oh, what if it never sticks back on? A mug without a handle is just a bowl. I'm a mug man. Not
Interesting.
a bowl
Again, the functional definition.
bowl boy. I
This
never
is
saw my
philosophical
fucking
commentary.
handles. What? You were the one begging for a blindfolded pillow fight. This is hardly the time to point fingers, Cuphead. Well, don't get mad at me. Well, don't get mad at me.
As he points,
I'm
that's
the one
funny.
over here racking my brain trying to remember what glue is. Hey, that's right. Glue is glue. Here we go.
Okay, so it's real.
We can just get some new glue from pork rinds. But I can't go out.
Pork
I hope
rinds,
the
nice.
devil has
No
glue.
one's even gonna notice.
Whoa. Isn't that like their father figure or something? That was pretty awful.
Mugs, I get that you don't want to be seen.
I guess a
You
grandfather
gotta do
figure.
stuff.
It's a little bit more understandable.
Just pipe down and scatter those flower petals.
Okay.
You know, I gotta respect creative solutions to problems.
Broken handle!
Okay, that wind is aggressive.
It's so funny that the only thing they care about is the broken handle. That's good.
Swell. Not that I asked you, bold boy.
Oh,
Gee, what's eating him?
poor bull boy.
Like, what's eaten? Because he's a
Ah,
bull?
okay.
And he has a spoon in his head? Do
Maybe.
people eat from him? If they do, does he have a worse day?
All I care is that we are getting pork rinds from the video game right now.
We need a tube of glue
Yeah.
bad. We'll pay anything, pork rind.
Well,
Oh,
honey,
don't say that.
Somebody knows the magic words. So, what are we gluing?
Soul.
Of course.
I love that this is so gross to everybody in this universe.
Nah, I don't care about you or your handle. I just ate a rank fish sandwich.
Oh, alright.
They got you! You see that,
They did.
everyone?
I'll sell you the glue. Be back in a jiff.
You just got
You see,
punked.
Mugman? Nothing to worry about.
Classic
That handle will be
redirection
back on
comedy.
in no time. That is, if you can have any handle you want, Muggsy.
Honestly?
How about
I kind of like that
this
idea.
one? Nah, too fancy.
Yeah, it's a good solution.
I like that one.
No.
Oh, the candle's cool!
I like the candle. The magnet fits.
No.
That was cool! The boomerang
I like
was cool! The
boomerang.
saxophone!
No.
Dude, I'd have gone with like
I don't
5
want
of
any of these
those.
other handles. I just want
I liked
to
the
be me
snake,
again.
too.
Ah, yes. The old classic. We'll
I did
stick
not
with
like the
everything.
snake.
Right.
Wrong. I'm all out of glue. I get the next shipment in 3 months.
3 months.
Dude, I feel like that's been me every single time I try to buy anything from my new place.
Yeah, it feels like this is a broken economy.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Oh, come
Maybe
on,
there's a
Muggsy.
pandemic in
You
this
don't have
world.
to go by like that. And hey, you can still go outside. People just need to get used to it. Really? Sorry, I'm still getting used
That
to
was
it.
pretty funny. The follow-up line wasn't necessary, but I didn't see that
There
coming.
you are, boy. Excuse us for a moment, Cuphead.
Of course. I'll leave you two alone.
Intentionally picks him up by the handle.
I'm sorry I screamed in
What a
horror
flex.
at the mere sight of you, but it just
Oh.
took me by surprise. Oh, but gosh, you boys are just growing up so
Oh, see, this one's
fast.
too easy.
Your bodies are going through changes.
I appreciate the allegory.
I didn't expect a puberty
It's
joke.
about time your baby handles fell off.
Baby handle.
Baby handles?
What?
Yes,
What?
your baby handles. Hello. I was in the middle of brushing my tiny little
Oh.
toothy when, to my surprise, it
It's a little toothy.
Darn it, if my baby handle didn't just pop right off. Like all good boys, I knew that when your baby handle falls off, why, that means you're getting a visit from the handle fairy.
Okay, this is fun.
I put my baby handle under my pillow and waited.
I don't like the term baby handle.
Yeah, maybe not.
I don't
Not one that
love
we wanna repeat.
I'm not gonna lie. Put my baby handle under my pillow at night for the fairy to come get it. I'm like, ugh.
Over to my bedroom mirror, and there it was, my shiny
Am I wrong, people?
No.
Comments?
Wow.
Maybe don't go to the comments for that one.
Let's
Actually, don't.
Boy,
Yeah.
Cuphead, I'm getting a manhandle. Hey, I
Manhandle.
Now I like the joke. Now I think it's
Handle
great.
fairy a trip.
Wow. Okay, that whole sequence was very funny.
It's not real. Oh, bummer.
Oh,
the handle fairy came. Get a load of these manhandles.
He glued him!
Looks like he,
What?
she did a great job.
It was a con.
2 hour manhandles. Cheers.
What?
Okay, that was my favorite ending.
Yeah, me too. That was my favorite. But, I mean, okay, I think it's hilarious that we started off this conversation talking about the plausible impossible and that kind of thing, and safe to say they probably can't die. At no point should we ever feel like they're actually in danger in the series based on it. Is that a sensible conclusion? It's just a fun ride. We can let go of the sense of tension.
Yeah, and I'm fine with that. I think that that's kind of what I want out of it.
Except for their souls getting taken. That is actually, and that's awesome. They have created a power system because there is a real threat that could actually harm them, but they still have given them slapstick invulnerability for physical damage. The fact that they've been able to do both in parallelism is actually pretty awesome.
Okay, well said. And I think that in the beginning, I was wondering, are we just getting lots of old school tropes in a new show? And these 2 episodes, I did not feel that way. I felt like they honored original shorts, and I could get where the love came from, especially in that last one. Think about this. What is unique about Cuphead and Mugman that's different from other cartoons? Well, one of them is that they literally have mugs and cups for heads. So they played with that. So it's something that you hadn't seen before. You never see, like, the handle of a cup head get broken off, but they used the classic cartoon vibe to bring it home in the plot. One thing that I am starting to think is I think they're spending too much time in the house. I think that the fun of the show is when they get out there because it gives the opportunity for the world to change, for the music to change, for the characters to change, and the colors inside the house are actually a little bit dull. And I think the second episode with the baby, it didn't give me very many waves. It felt like it sort of stayed in the same place, and the parts of this episode I didn't like, same thing.
That's a phenomenal point, because especially when you think of the video game, you're in the house for the intro, and it's the shortest level you spend the least amount of time on. That is a great point. What are we doing in this house?
Yeah, and there are like Mickey Mouse shorts, some of which take place in the house, and I would argue that it gets more fun for me when the colors get changed up, when the vibe gets changed up.
They make a better show than I could make, so whenever I like critique something, I always want to throw that out there. Like, obviously I couldn't do better, but from like the perspective of a reviewer, you know, there are definitely some creative choices with the structure of this show that I would have done differently.
Assuming I was talented.
I would have had this been way more of an adventure story already. I would have had them exploring. That's kind of more what I expected. It would have been closer to the plot of the game, which was them going around and fighting these different creatures to stock up on souls for the devil.
It gives them more creative freedom, because when you introduce new worlds, there's new objects for them to interact with too. We're only 4 episodes in, and there's 12 episodes in the first season and a lot more after that. Think about what's hit the most for us so far, though. It's been the carnival and the steamboat. And that's not a coincidence.
I liked this
last the environments
episode
matter. Me too. Because they did unique things with it, and it was the most creative one as far as the plot so far.
I think, obviously, second episode is bottom tier.
Back on the train. I'm back on the steamboat. I think that I'm very excited now to see where they're going to go, and I'm feeling enthusiastic about the series again. So glad we watched episodes 3 and 4. Everybody like and subscribe. Actually, likes are underrated. If you are still watching at this point, they can definitely help us find more people. So just hit that button. It's an easy one. What else you got?
I'm still on the steamboat of what you said. Hopping on that train, hopping on that steamboat. Honey, come on! Whatever.
Thank you, everybody. I guess we'll see you for the next one, which hopefully will not be too far away. Thanks for watching.
Peace.